guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing the NBA 2K25 Eliminated Series, and we'll be following the Washington Wizards today. Wizards are a team I think that really don't know what they're doing. I'm really not sure what the hell the GM has up his sleeves. I feel like for a lot of teams, you kind of figure out what it is they are doing, but for the Wizards, God help me, I have no idea what he's even trying to do. He's traded away all of his young guys in the last like year and a half, and pretty much just traded it for vets, like disregarded kind of picks, um, and got really some questionable vets at this point. Like he added players that are pieces to championship team, and like have that championship pedigree. Maybe it's just like, hey guys, like instill to my younger guys what it takes to be a champion. Like Smart, deep playoff runs but never won a title. Middleton won a title. Brogdon, he was on the Bucks before they won a title, and then Poole won a title, right? And I mean, those are your oldest guys on the team. And then Anthony Gill, he's old, but I mean, he's only 5 years in the league. But yeah, I think like Alexander Sarr was really high on in this draft class. I thought he'd be kind of more of like a Wemby type, kind of putting up those numbers. But let's see, 12, 6, and 7. I think with rebounds, he should really be a lot. He should be getting maybe 8 per game. I mean, he's 205 pounds, a 7-foot frame. That's super skinny. So I'd like to see him put on some more muscle in the off season, ideally. But I mean, B plus B perimeter defense is pretty solid, frankly. Yeah, I guess because his frame, he only has a B physical. But yeah, like B minus rebounding. I don't know what 7-footer is a B minus rebounding. It just seems a little bit strange. And then who else we got? Don't know much about Keyshawn George. I'll be honest. Koulibaly. He played in France with Wemby before they came over to the NBA. I think he's more of like a shooter, or at least he thinks he is. The career 311. Yeah, I mean he's making that jump. He's improving like every category his second year in the league. Champagne Justin, don't know him. More so know his brother, just because he played for St. John's and I attended St. John's. And Bob Carrington, he was youngest player in college last year. And yeah, it's cool to see him kind of put these numbers up, 9, 4, and 4. I think he's only 19 years old, and he's still kind of learning the game. I think. I mean, just 1 year in college. I mean, he was pretty highly touted recruit. Played at Pitt, and I don't think they even made the tournament last year. Could be wrong, but I think he's got some real upside for the Wizards, and that's pretty much it. Kispert regressed a little bit this year, 8, 11, 13, yeah, a little bit. But I think he's solid, 6'6". I think he's more of like a shooting guard, but he's a pretty solid shooter, 38%. It's pretty solid. They got CD Bay, which I don't know. I don't know if he has like an issue locker room wise or whatever, but I thought for sure he was working out in Detroit, 16 points per game solid. Then he got traded to Atlanta. Then like I thought maybe that would work in Atlanta. But yeah, and then they got traded again. So I don't really know what the future kind of holds for Sadiq Bey, because he was a great college player at Villanova down in Philly area. But yeah, not really sure what this team kind of holds. I think with the draft picks coming up in this next draft class, I think they might have a shot to get Cooper Flag, but the lottery can be very unforgiving sometimes. So you just never know. And yeah, this is an issue I came upon earlier. I actually had to stop the stream and fix it, but I finally figured it out now. So we got to yeah, we just got to go to the Mavs roster here. It's such bullshit. I even have to do this. 2K, you gotta fix this game, man. Like, why should the Mavericks injury problem affect me, a team that didn't even pick the Wizards? Right? Like, how does that make any sense? Okay, so I see Exum. He's day to day. Okay, so we're gonna edit him. Go to vitals here. We're just gonna make his injury go away because it's a broken hand, so that'll just go away on its own. There we go. Okay, so he's healthy. He's back. Okay, and so we're 1653 right now. We'll just do auto adjust for injuries. 1655. So I mean, yeah, we're dead last in the power ranking. It's crazy. The Wizards were the third team to get eliminated, even though they're probably like last record-wise in the NBA. But just because like the West is so good that the two bottom teams in the West, the Pelicans and the Jazz, got eliminated first. But Wizards are the first team to get eliminated in the East. Hence why we're doing the video. But yeah, so end of the season awards. Jokic wins his fourth MVP. Stephon Castle gets Rookie of the Year. Good for him. Product out of UConn. Scoot Henderson, six man of the year. That's weird. It says Kia sixth player of the year. Which is that an error? Yeah, I feel like it should be saying sixth man like it says above it. Giannis, defensive player of the year. That's his second, I think. That's pretty good. Christian Brown, big fan of his. Most improved player. Won a title at Kansas a couple years ago. And NBA championship in consecutive seasons. Trae Young, clutch player, the NALT coach of the year. Okay, so I seriously doubt any end of the season accolades go to the Wizards. Rookie first team for Sarr, that's solid. Oh, Carrington as well, second team. That's pretty cool. I mean, both 80 overall plus, so future's looking bright with a good draft class here. And yeah, obviously we don't make the playoffs, so we'll just sim ahead, see who kind of comes out on top this season. So yeah, no Celtics repeat. Timberwolves, Pacers. Yeah, Pacers win the championship. I would not make that bet today. I'll tell you that much. And yeah, it looks like a lot of legends of the game are retiring. Mike Conley, Chris Paul, LeBron, Kevin Love as well. Westbrook, wow. Yeah, man, that's like on Derrick Rose. I mean, he did retire in real life, but just kind of puts it into perspective how many people are retiring this year or potentially. There are your Hall of Fame inductees, jersey retirements, LeBron 3 times, Lowry, Chris Paul, Westbrook. League meetings, we're not going to change any of these. I want it to be as realistic as possible. Okay, so Knicks have our pick, really? And what the hell trade did we make for the Wizards or for the Knicks to have our pick? I'm guessing that's got to be protected, right? Okay, so we nab third overall. So I guess it was like top 3 protected or something. And let's see, do we have any other picks? Got the 21st pick. Okay. So I mean, we are pretty much out of the Cooper's Flag sweepstakes. Let's see. So who is number 1 overall? It's the Nets. Okay, so Nets. Who do they got? They got some forwards. They're in a similar position as we are. But do they really need like a Cooper Flag type? I think they'd be stupid if they don't take Flag. But I feel like they kind of need a point guard though, especially with D'Lo leaving. So let's try to make them a deal. Let's try to make an offer they can't refuse. Don't really know how deep this draft class is. I don't think it's deep enough for a pick 21. So if we can get away here with, a third overall pick and, the rest of these kind of second round picks here. Okay. Let's do, okay, I know how to get them biting. What if we traded, oh, I was going to do, damn it, why won't it let me protect that? That's weird. Do 2029 first. They budge on that? And the seconds, maybe? I mean, if you're the Nets, would you make this trade? I feel like you would, right? Because you don't know how the Wizards are going to do in the future. But you're also thinking Keeper Flag might be that once-in-a-lifetime type player. Okay, what if I gave you... They got tons of cap space, so I can get away with trading a player maybe. So Middleton's deal expired. Smart might be able to dump him. kind of want to keep him though, but 21 mil is a lot, actually. Okay, so if we're drafting a small forward, let's try to trade Bay. I feel like we were just talking about how kind of sad he keeps getting traded, but we'll try it out. I feel like maybe with enough seconds, there we go. Okay, so we trade Sadiq and third overall for first. So Cooper Flag is ours if we want him that bad. Could also get Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. Man, what a letdown they were, honestly. At Rutgers, I thought they'd at least make the tournament. But just kind of goes to show how tough it is to make it. And wow, huh? I think this draft class got updated from the last time I tried this one out. Interesting. Okay, so Edgecombe's fourth overall prospect. Okay, interesting. Liam McNeely. Surprising to see him there a little bit. All right, so Cooper Flag it is. We'll draft him first overall. I think that works. Don't know how much he's gonna like, losing some games early on in the career. Oh, that's a weird pick. Okay. Sim ahead to pick 21. Austin Newell from, was it Arkansas? Georgia. That's right. I knew it was red in the logo. At power forward could be decent. Could be honestly decent. Good pairing, I think, as well. Yeah, I think we go Austin Newell. I like that. I like those two picks. So we got small forward and power forward. So we got our forwards. And the year before we picked Bub Carrington and Sarr. So I mean, yeah, I think that's a home run, like 4 picks in 2 years kind of way to look at it. And then we already got a shooting guard in Koulibaly. So yeah, I mean, I think we got our rotation, our starting five for the future. So yeah, that looks actually really great. We're not gonna bring back Gill, I don't think. JT Thor, I'm gonna not offer these guys. Maybe we'll do Vucevic. Don't know much about him, frankly. Nothing. I don't know anything about him. Birdier, JT Thor. Wait, how the hell? How does that make any sense? What? How do we not have Birdier rights on Middleton? Right? Does that make any sense at all? Wait, we're even... No, wait, did Middleton return? Oh, wait, what? I thought he declined his player option. Okay, so... Okay, he's back, and we got Smart. Okay. So we don't have a lot of money to work with. We can bring back Brogdon. It says he's a system match. Trey Lyles. Ooh, Jalen Williams could be interesting. It might only be like a year contract though. Yeah, this custom thing. I think that's broken. I don't even think that's a real custom option. We'll offer Cornette. So 2 years, 325. And then let's see, who else might we want to get rid of here? A.J. Johnson, young prospect. Kobe Jones. Yeah, I don't think he'll really get minutes for us on this team. A Nets New York pick, sure. All right, so maybe we do go after Brogdon here. We could move him to shooting guard. Okay. I like it. It looks good. Bogdanovich, maybe we could sign for cheap. Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway, potential. Huh, okay, now we can't. Boucher, Payton, would he play shooting guard? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just kind of wait to see. So yeah, Cornet and Brogdon will come back. JT Thor, no. Okay, yeah, cool. We'll just sit and wait. We'll sign these guys. Cool. And then, we don't really have room actually here. Let me change it up. Brogdon, move him to shooting guard. Okay, he's an 80. He'll back up Koulibaly. Oh, Carrington at 1 at point. Okay, so he's a 79 now. Wait, he goes down a little bit. We don't no longer need Johnson. Actually, just look at who's the worst on the team. Okay, it is Johnson. So yeah, we'll trade away Johnson, see what we might be able to get. He's pretty well rated. I'm getting some good traction here. I like that Hornets offer. It's a Mavericks unprotected. What if we did it for that? I want Smart and Nick Smith. What if we added picks? Because, I mean, if we got... I mean, yeah, no way would Hornets really trade this in real life, but for the sake of 2K, that's insane. We got away with just second round picks there. Okay, so then we trade... Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we bring in one more center here. Just wait this one out. Yeah, I think we got a solid roster. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much Middleton, Brogdon, and Smart might regress here. But I mean, I think we got our starting five, at least like our younger starting five for the future. Gonna look at our coaching points of emphasis in a minute here. Come on, all right, coaching game plan. So we got Poole starting for now, Koulibaly, Middleton. George is still starting, okay, and Sarr. So got Carrington, Flag, Kispert, Smart, and Brogdon. Okay, Newell's not cracking it yet. So okay, yeah, a lot of things I'm not liking here already. Gonna do neutral. I don't think we have the defense to really play aggressive yet. Right? Yeah, we're kind of an offensive-minded team here, so we might actually change that up. You know what? We're gonna try neutral, shoot at will maybe. Yeah, let's try shoot at will because we got a young team with some vets around it. I feel like we can maybe run teams to the ground, playing at like a high pace. So yeah, let's try that. Chem's at 49%. Let's see how this goes. Mavericks want Koulibaly for Lively. Now we're gonna decline that. Tyson Koulibaly, no. I'm not feeling that one either. Okay, 3-6. Not great start. I mean, it's kind of how we figured it would go. Once we get that team chem up a little bit, it's definitely we're gonna see it pick up more. Yeah, we're not gonna trade Newell. That'd be stupid. All right, 5-16 right now, not great. Power ranking 28th right now. Yeah, I mean, give this team time. I think that's the bottom line. It is crazy that. I mean, all right, we're 5-21 right now. Let's see what is. I'm kind of curious. Like, it could just be we're doing shoot at will, right? But it could also just be for another reason. So I want to see team stats here. Okay, so points per game. So we're 25th in points per game. And defensively, giving up the 11th most points. So differential-wise, bottom 4. Field goal percentage is, where are we field goal percentage? Pretty much mid-table? Yeah, 20th, okay. 3-point percentage, let's check that out. 356, 17th mid. Free throw, 16 again mid. 258 middle. 713, 21, okay. So nothing glaring yet. I want to maybe consider from this year to last year. Okay. So we're getting more field goals per game this year. We're actually improving differential wise. Our offense is better. Our defense is worse. Okay, let's try physical defense. Because, I mean, if our defense is struggling that much, we got hit with injuries, yeah, a little bit. Brogdon and Poole are out, which gives us pretty much, we almost have our full, like, young lineup in right now. Flag, small forward, okay. So, I mean, ideally, we want Flag and Newell playing. He's getting minutes, though. Oh, we're playing 11 deep. I just peeked that. Let's go 10 deep. All right, here we go. So 6 and 21. Let's see how this turns things around. 6 and 23. All right. Let's play physically now, defensively. So we're getting some wins here. No. Honestly, I don't think we should trade for any more vets at this point. Because we have the youth. We have the vets already. I mean, we could, like, trade veteran players, but I think, honestly, we have kind of the team we want to build around. At the end of this, I think it's more of an off-season change, just because we want to get chemistry. We want to see kind of camaraderie with the team we have now, especially with the younger guys. But I mean, for this season, it should be more like a trial. This is the trial run. We're gonna see how this team operates with this youth revolution, I guess you call it. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting better here. We were last in power ranking, so maybe that physical defense was kind of most of that difference. See contract extensions. Middleton's on. We could sign him to a lot less. I'm just gonna do 1 year extension, 1775. So okay, so we're paying him half what we're gonna be paying him this year, and then Smart. Ooh, well, we're gonna save a fortune, like 4 times as less that we're already paying him. So that's huge. I mean, that could get us another star player here. Then again, home. So we're really saving money. We're signing the same guys, keeping that camaraderie. Dude, why does Vuchikov, whatever, why does he have Vucevic? Is it just Vucevic? I don't know. But why does he have a no trade clause? That's so stupid. Jordan Poole, he's looking for the same amount. Yeah, we're going to wait on extending him. But trade finder. Can we even trade Vucevic? Will the team take him? He's stretch 5. Because we really need another shooting guard. Yeah, shooting guard. Shooting guard. He's getting some good good buzz, but yeah, nothing really jumps off the page for me to, pull the trigger on a deal. Yeah, 23 and 32. We really came and flipped the season around. We were dead last, changed that defensive aggression, and we're middle of the pack right now. So I mean, that's insane. I think we're good on contract extensions. So yeah, we're just gonna continue the sim here. Power rank 17th. We're 11th in the conference. So I mean, if we could get maybe to 10th, that'd be cool. I mean, it's definitely an improvement. I mean, in real life, they finished 15th pretty much as of the date I'm filming this, which is March 22nd. They're last in the East. So I mean, I'm going to call it that we're finishing last in the East right now just because of where they were when they were eliminated. But yeah, so we got 8th in the East. So that's huge. So Jokovic wins his, was it 5th? 5th MVP, which is just insane. So our own guy, Cooper, gets Rookie of the Year, 16 and 9 from him. Pretty good shooting numbers. 3-point I'd like to see a little bit higher, 24. Dylan Harper, six man of the year. Giannis, DPOY, Laravia, good for him. I'm a fan of his. Really, Wake Forest? Huh. I could have sworn he went to Michigan State. Who am I thinking of? I don't know. Trae Young, clutch player again. Wow, and Pop, coach of the year. Good for him. 63 and 19. Good record for the Spurs. They might have become the team to beat in the West. So see any accolades for our team. So all defensive team, 2 guys. So our 2 bigs-ish. Flag kind of plays big, but yeah, that's impressive. Might have just been that one flip of the switch. All rookie first team for Flag, and yeah, Newell didn't really get a lot of minutes this year. so we won't see him there. But yeah, so we are, wow, we actually got the 7 seed. So, I mean, one win, and we're able to advance. We're playing a tough Celtics team, though. Don't know how they became the 8 seed, but this would be a huge test if we're able to beat the Celtics. Um, yeah, it looks like we will. So, I mean, we lock up the 7 seed then, and we actually play the Nets. So, wow, they really reap the benefits from our trade. If they went from, like, bottom team in the East to the 2 seed, I mean, I want to check out who they have real quick. Like, is Sadiq Bey just going off? So, you mean he did better for them, rebounds. Well, he shot a lot worse. So that's a little bit interesting. I mean, who do they really add? Jakob Pertl they added. They just added centers, apparently. Pertl, Reed, Jesus. And then they just had a lot of draft picks, I guess. Traore, that's a solid pickup. And then, yeah, let's see. He got 14 and 5. So, I mean, that's all the difference in the world, I think. Just right there. That's how we stack up. We got the edge at point, small forward, and center. I mean, it's a pretty tight battle. I think, if anything, maybe we got better depth than they do. Because we got Middleton off the bench, Smart, Kispert. Yeah, I feel like we're looking pretty strong off the bench. How did Newell do? Only 2 points per game, 4 minutes per game, and played how many games? 11 games. So yeah, as a late first round pick, you'd like to see him get a little bit more games than that. But yeah, all right. So game one, let's see. Nets take it. They take the first two at home. That's expected. We're gonna simcast this one. Yeah, I mean, it'd be ideal for we would be able to steal one in Brooklyn, but it's a tough neighborhood and area and court to win in. So we're down 3 games to none. So not looking great. Middleton is cold as hell, and so is Smart. So I mean, we may very well look to trade those vets away if the vets aren't contributing the way in which we hope they can. You know, that's kind of why we brought them in here to kind of be like a little reliever. And yeah, we get swept. But I mean, hey, we've improved dramatically. Went from 15th to 7th in the East. So that's huge. Western Conference Finals MVP in East is Anthony and Donovan. And yeah, this would be a really interesting, high ratings, I would imagine, matchup in the finals. That's sick. Kind of two younger teams. Timberwolves win in 7. Yeah, that seems really cool. So yeah, Warriors are their window might be over with Butler and Draymond Green retiring. That's rough. Brooke Lopez retiring as well, and Pop and Doc and Luke. Yeah, we're really losing. Legends are just kind of falling here. Everyone's retiring at this point. Probably just because it's a new game. I think we're kind of moving toward. Just with all these retirements in this new era of basketball. But yeah, so we got the Charlotte Hornets pick, which looked to be a really good trade that we made for that pick. And so we got the 5th overall pick, and then our pick is owned by the Knicks. So they're expecting it to be like a lottery pick, and they just fall out. So they're picking 16th. We also have the Thunder pick. It's 26. So yeah, I mean, not sure who's in this draft class off the top of my head, but definitely can be someone pretty solid. The thing is, we're super young at this point. So the Bansta 1, Boozer 2. Ooh, I really like him. Acquaintance, I think he's going to be huge. Peterson. Okay, we're getting some trade offers here. Oh, so we're getting offered acquaintance. What if we did? What if we put Quaintance at the 5, right? 4 we put Sarr, and 5 we put at the 3. I wouldn't be mad about that. I want to see what else we're getting offered here. Herb Jones, a Sarr, interesting. And then let's see who's available. Maybe Koa Pete, Caleb Wilson. So we could get Pete, board hunting rim attacker. I think I like the Quaintance trade. I was gassing him up too, and then they're offering him for like nothing, just a clean swap for 5th overall for him. Yeah, I like that. I like that pickup. I like that trade. Let's see who they pick. Caleb Wilson. So I mean, it's a wash because we were gonna pretty much trade. We were probably gonna draft him anyway if we couldn't get Quaintance. And then let's see later in the draft. They're on Reed. Let's see. Maybe we try to trade this pick away. Thunder pick. Let's see what we can maybe get here. Looney, Isaac, Grayson Allen. 18 mil a year is a lot though. Darius Cuff, Goga, Shake. Could get Caden Boozer, Clarkson, Isaac Okoro. Not a bad trade if we could get him. Okay, let's see. If we got Okoro, right? Hear me out. So we got Koulibaly and Brogdon. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Because like, what other shooting guard are we missing here? Maybe trade Holmes instead of that. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that worked out. Cool. Acquaintance, and we got. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think we're making the right moves here. Vucevic. Yeah, he's getting better. Stretch 5. We'll offer him. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we got a set team right now. We got 15 guys on the roster. I'm just gonna check out. I mean, we could definitely afford other guys at this point. Yeah, no one's really jumping off the page for me, unless there's a vet who's like willing to take a pay cut. But really don't think there would be one. Tim Hardaway. Yeah, we're not close enough. Yeah, I mean, I think we just continue the sim here. Yeah, and if he leaves, we're fine. All right, wait, actually, let me move the roster around here. So we move Sarr to power forward. Okay. And then we move, that's it, right? Keep maybe George there. We could trade George or Champagny. Newell. Yeah, what if he has a migraine, really? And we can't trade him probably with a migraine too, right? That's so stupid. Oh my god, he's not injured. Is a migraine an injury? I wouldn't say it is. Alright, so we got boom, shooting guard is set. Kispert. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll renounce. Does that make sense? Yeah, we got full team, so we can't even afford to keep them. Okay, so yeah, we'll just sim to the next season. Maybe we wait till the last second. But yeah, I'm liking our team so far. I think we had a solid draft class. I think at this point, aggressive D will really help us with Acquaintance, hopefully carving out like starting minutes for our team here. Okay, wait, let me try to. Okay, so let's see if we did. So Acquaintance 76. So in theory, he's probably going to start over him later in the season. So if we trade, he's 84 overall. That's crazy though. All right, what if we traded George? What would we even want? Oh, Brogdon really regressed. That's so stupid they regressed like at the very end. Okay, try to trade Brogdon and George. What can we get? I want like someone 25 to 30, right? Good potential, not necessarily regressing yet. Like 2 guys maybe. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not against this one. Don't know Makovich, but they're both pretty young. I could move Jones to small forward. Yeah, that one's not bad. Vija, that was the guy the Wizards traded. I was trying to come up with a couple of years ago, or last year, I think. I think we do take this Pelicans trade because I'm a big fan of Herb. I might be kind of blinded because I like that trade so much. I wish I would be getting more for George. He did regress a little bit. First round, 24th overall. Makovich, second round pick. Center. We do need another center as well. Yeah, let's try that trade. And he'd actually be starting. We got a starting center out of that as well. So acquaintance, they do have starting. Okay, and then we're gonna work some magic here. So we're gonna move Middleton to shooting guard. He's an 80 now. Let's see what he'll be. 78. Okay. It's not great. And then we'll move Herb to small forward. I mean, yeah, we're fully. This is a good defensive team right now, though. We're looking at. We got height as well. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. Wait, let's see. Our 10-man lineup. Milton's out of it. Interesting. And so smart. So, I mean, yeah, very well, we might trade those guys later. But we got Quaintance, who's a defensive monster. How tall is he? 6'10". Sarr, Flag. Yeah, I think this is a good team. I think it's for sure a playoff team. I don't know about. I think in theory we should be able to make it out of the first round. Certainly not swept. I don't think this is a sweepable team in the first round, but you never know. It's a long season. Right now we're 12th in the power ranking, but our record doesn't really reflect that. Man, we've lost every Wednesday of the season pretty much so far. Just like that stack of L's and then the one win against the Sixers. So yeah, we're really falling here. Why are we falling so much? Yeah, why is that happening? Why is everyone tired? That seems odd. Could just be our coach. Neutral, shoot at will. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, we forgot to change that. Okay. There we go. Because if we're shooting at will, we're having to play like a lot more defense. So that's probably it. All right. So we got a big break here. Hopefully that's going to be enough to kind of recoup. All right. Power ranking 23rd, conference rank 12th. I'm really shocked. I thought we'd be better at this point. I'm going to be honest here. We're 6 games under 500. I mean, we're still kind of hovering around where we were last year at this point, and then I made that change in our points of emphasis. Yeah, we have to see that happen this year. There we go. Back-to-back 130-point games. That's huge for our offense. It might just be our team isn't equipped to play aggressive defense. I think like Cooper Flag on up, we are, but just not with our guards just yet. Yeah, that might be the issue. I mean, here we go. We're over 500 now into the trade deadline. We're 9th in the power ranking, 9th in our conference. Wait, we're 9th in the power rank, 9th in our conference? What? So is the whole West just that dominant? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, record-wise, well, we have the 17th best record, yet we're 9th in the power ranking. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What? How does that make any sense? How the hell are the Raptors the one in the East? What do they have that we don't? Okay, so they benched Quaintance. Interesting. Why did they bench Quaintance? And Poole's injured. I mean, we got a good lineup here. Middleton's back in the rotation. That's good. Okoro's our 8th guy. Kispert. I mean, we got shooters on this team, for sure. Oh, Oh, that's weird. They had him. They shaved his head. Sarr, he's on fire. Makovic looking like a huge steal of a trade. I mean, he's 79 overall. That's pretty cool. Okay, Flag. He's probably our top scorer, I'd imagine. All right. Actually, I'm going to check on Sarr real quick. So Sarr, he's our best overall player. And he is pretty much putting the same numbers up per 36. Yeah, so I think the switch we made, I think it worked out for him. He's shooting better. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I think maybe he is better at the power forward spot. I think Quaintance is a good center to have if we got a guy like Sarr as power forward. Okay, so Kem's at 100. It's about 90 to 100 depending on if we lose. Contract extensions. Check this out real quick. Poole will resign. Why are we locked into a 4-year? Why? I don't get why the game does that. Obviously not. We're not gonna do that. Then Middleton, he's got 1 year. Give him 6 for 2. I think that's a good deal. Smart, yeah, we could do it for a minimum for a year. And then Herb Jones is leaving, and Koulibaly said they'll leave. I mean, it would suck if we did all that for Herb Jones and he just leaves. But I think we're on the right track here. Like if he sees the vision, I think that like this team has with like the moves I made, I feel like Herb might want to stay. I mean, I think maybe it's a better city life than I don't know. That's a good question actually. Which city has a better city life, right? New Orleans or DC? I haven't really been to either, but I imagine DC might. I don't know. I mean, like I know New Orleans has Mardi Gras and all that, but I don't really know what else is there to do. But Jokic MVP again. Oh my God, he's won it every year this video. Debance the Rookie of the Year. Zion six man. Wait, six man? What? Is Debance starting over Zion? That's crazy. Wemby DPOY. Edgecombe Most Improved. Jokic. Wow, MVP and clutch. That's just off the charts insane. Hawks best team? Really? 59-23. Okay. All right, let's see. Any Wizards? Took Flag second team. That's awesome. And see second team defense? No. Interesting. Quaintance, all rookie first team. Awesome. Love to see that. What is he getting? 10 a game. 10 and 7? Those are great numbers. I'd like to see his blocks up a little bit more. Don't know why he's shooting the 3. I don't think he's known as a shooter. But okay, so that got us 6th seed. So, I mean, we leveled up. We went from the 7th seed to the 6th seed. No injuries, which is great. I mean, if Smart is our 15th guy at an 80 overall, that's, we'll take that every day. Don't know why he is. But, yeah, I mean, everyone 80 overall or better, except for Quaintance. But, I mean, he's a rookie. He will be above that at some point. But, yeah, we're looking strong here. I'm not going to lie. Wait, are we overloaded at small forward? Okay, so Herb Johns, Carrington. Ooh, and then we got Okoro, Kispert, small forward, and Herb. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna move. Let's put Herb Jones. We'll just move him to power forward for now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just to kind of even out our rotation right now. And we don't have a backup center in. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're playing the Pistons. Let's see how we kind of match up here. So, okay. They have us beat in every category but power forward. But I think size-wise, we got them beat, at least in the bigs. And I think we are deeper. But yeah, we'll take this one game at a time. I mean, honestly, I think this team, definitely not a team that gets swept first round. I think we've established this roster is a lot better than that. I mean, to go from 15th to, was it 7th to 6th, we're definitely on the right track. We lose game 1, it's kind of expected. We're a lower seed coming in. If we could steal one on the road, that's going to be more ideal. But yeah, this one's kind of close, within 6. It's still a 3-point game. Yeah, they're pulling away here late. Okay, so they handled business in Detroit, and they got a date in the nation's capital. Let's see if we can take over here with our home court advantage. All right, so we'll take game 3. Okay, Quaintance is starting again. They're telling me to bench Quaintance, basically. I don't know if that's right, because they got a good defensive big man. Ooh, 1-point win there. So we tie it up. Okay, we tie it up. Quaintance, how's he doing? 9. Okay, his points are down, but his rebounds are up. His blocks are up. That's good. Man, he's struggling a little bit. 18. So really, all of our offense is kind of depleting here. Or what if we did? Let's take Smart out. Let's go 9 deep. Get some of our guys more minutes. Let's try that out. All right, Simcast. Here we go. Game 5 in Detroit, Motor City. Let's see if we can get. I mean, if you want to win a championship, you got to steal one game on the road, and that won't be tonight. Okay, so 126 to 120 is the final score, and sets us up with a game 6 back in DC. Oh, we're getting our ass beat here. So we might escape after 6 games. Yeah, looks like we will. Bummer. I mean, hey, we got 1 year left of the sim. Can we maybe push the threshold that, have yet to get out of the first round yet in this sim? But the name of the game is a 3-year sim. Last year did 5, and that just took forever. And I don't know how realistic a 5-year sim really is. If, like in the NBA, like rosters change overnight. So, all right. So, do we have any picks this season? Doesn't look like it. No, at least lottery picks. But we got our own pick at 21, which is solid for sure. They're gonna fire our head coach. How about that? And I see who's available. Kemba Walker. Interesting. If we got we're gonna offer Nick Nurse, and we're gonna offer Ty Lue. I think those would definitely be level up. Oh, Mike Malone or Tibbs. I think we go both defense, huh? Well, wouldn't have guessed Malone's defense. Who's a better one here? Potential. Tibbs has better potential, really. Yeah, let's offer Tibbs. Why not? Okay. So Nurse is the only one who'll sign. All right, we'll take Nick Nurse. He won a championship with the Raptors. Sure. Yeah, we'll take Nick Nurse. All right. So Nick Nurse, new head coach. I think we made the right decision. I couldn't really tell you about Keefe, much about him. Okay, so this draft class, I'm trying to remind myself. Okay, so don't really know a lot of players in this one. We're going to sim to user pick. Let's see, are we getting any? Ooh, we're getting DeAndre Ayton. That's insane. Is this draft that deep that they're giving me like crazy starting centers like that in this league? Ooh, and DeAndre Hunter, huh? Vooch. All like decent trades. So we could get Adam Omidwatch, V-Tech. Shot creating 3-level threats. Okay. Jason Crow, inside scorer. I think we're at the point where we want like a uber defensive team, and these guys, yeah, none of them have defense even in their top 3. I mean, this one's versatile defender though. He's a power forward. I feel like we need a good guard. Let's see. Maybe if I pair it with, let's see, an older guard. Yeah, like Smart maybe. We did Smart and Milton this time. So we could get Zach LaVine we're getting, yeah, way too much money. Or we're marketing way too much money. Yeah, okay. What if we took out, what if we, I'm going to add 2 more of our later picks. Okay. Carter Knox and Hunter, marketing man, Sadiq White, Scottie Pippen Jr., Mustafa Diop and Obi Toppin, and then Ben and Mitch Robb. Yeah, I mean, none of them are really doing it for me, frankly. I mean, this guy, what was he got? Dwayne Wade, ceiling. Not that this stuff really matters. But, hey, I mean, let's just take best available here. Shooting guard. Don't know how much longer Smart's going to be on our team. I know we got Koulibaly at shooting guard, but yeah, I figure we just do that. 74 overall at 19 is not terrible. Kisper and Champagny, we'll decline those. And then maybe we go after them later. Yeah, we'll just check it out. Koulibaly, Makovic, we'll extend those. Okay, so Bird year. Jordan Poole is a free agent. So no offers for him. Let's see, will he do, he's 28. I'd rather do like give him 3 years for 20. And then, who else would we want? He's restricted. Kispert, he's 28. We'll give him 2 years for 850. Champagny, his overall is not great. Herb Jones, we also got, so he's an 81. We got his bird year, 26 mil he's expecting. He's also 28. Man, all these guys, we got all the like 28-year-olds on the team. If we could get him for 20, let's try that. 2 years, 20. And yeah, let's see. Yes, they'll all agree to that. I think those are great contracts we gave out. Okoro. Okoro's a free agent, huh? Okay, so we're going to try to bring him in. And Cornet. Okay. So let's see. Cornet. Where is he? Cornet. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. He's 76 now. Okay, so he doesn't fit with our team anymore. So maybe we look for someone else. Wait, center's affordable? Are they telling me I can afford Jokic? And shut the fuck up. Okay, we gotta look at this at a whole new perspective. You're telling me we can afford a max contract now? That's insane. What if we could bring in... Oh wait, first let's try to bring back Okoro. Wait, where's Okoro? He's shooting guard, no? Is he small? Oh yeah, wait, what? That's weird. Okay, so year 26. Let's do 2 years 16. Let's try that. Okoro, okay. So, what would fit? I don't think Jokic really fits this team. System matches that though. A little shocked. Kawhi would be crazy. Because wait, we do need a small forward though. That'd be pretty sick if we got him. Let's offer Kawhi. Why not? Let's do a 1-year deal. He might even retire after this year anyway. Let's do 29, 1 year, 29. Let's see. Ballpark, or even, he likes the Clippers offer better. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Shooter shot. Why not? Point guard, Keontae George. Lonzo, he's a good defender. But who are they telling me is the best system match? Curry. Yeah, of course Curry's a system match. He's a system match for everyone. Imagine if we got Curry. It'd be crazy. Alright, what if we offer Kawhi a little bit more, maybe? Okay, Kawhi will go to the Clippers. Okay. Okay, so he hasn't signed that deal yet. Correct? Or I guess he has. Don't know why we can't offer him now. Huh, okay. And Curry, I guess, signed somewhere. I kind of want to get Hardenstein, low-key. Nope, not Cavell, Hardenstein. I think he'd be a good big to have on this team. Defender, you know, he's pretty good frame as well. Okay, so he's interested. All right, so here's the moment of truth: who we can bring back and who we can't. So no Hardenstein. Okay, so that's fine. Just Hardenstein is the guy we couldn't bring in. Could bring in Brandon Clark. I'm not mad at that one. 750 for 3 years. Okay, and then Caphold. Makovich might come back. Okay, so then we really only need a small forward now. Or we convert a power forward to a small forward. Neesmith. I do like Neesmith. Gotta say, he's a good hustle player. Offer him that. Okay, Caphold. So sign him. Renounce Cornet, that works. And can we even sign Neesmith? We can. Okay. So then we'll just wait on Makovich, and we got a set team. Definitely upped our defense a bit here. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked on Smart's gonna regress, and Middleton's probably gonna regress. So we maybe should have traded those guys away just because they're gonna regress even more. But yeah, I mean, I like our team right now. I think we definitely got better. Best available in the draft, and then we made another couple trades, and we signed most of our team back. So that's good. And now we want the 2028 draft class, and this will be. We won't even get to that because this is our last year of the sim. Yeah, and so let's see. What are we in the power ranking? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're top 10, 11 roster in the NBA, which is good. Middleton says it'll be his final year, so that means he probably really regressed. 76, 77. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I want to see Omidoch and Newell really improve here. Oh yeah, and then we got to change up with Nick Nurse as coach. So Nick Nurse might be able to do the same thing twice, because when he was with the Raptors, that was his first year with them, and he was able to win an NBA championship. And you know what they say about history? History has a tendency to repeat itself. So if we're able to do that, and get Nick Nurse's second ring, that'd be pretty sweet. NGL. All right, we're gonna go 10 deep again. All right, so starting lineup, or let's see, bench. Got Makovich. I would like to see Newell in there. Okay, no Neesmith. Okay, that's fine. Clark, Kispert, Herb, Carrington, Acquaintance, Sarr, Flag, Poole. Okay, it's not bad. I like to see maybe Carrington. We change the shooting guard. Yeah, I might try that out. Yeah, let's try that. Let's move him to shooting guard for this season. So he's an 85 now, which would put him starting over Okoro. Quaintance is an 81. All right. Yeah, we're going to run it. 63% team chem. I'm not sure why it's like that. But first dub, 1-point dub over the Celtics. Love to see that. Ooh, we got bounced by the Heat pretty bad, actually. 30-point win against the Sixers. Okay, no, skip that. Okay, so I think, first year we were like 15th, last in the East, right? Second year we were the 7th seed because we were able to win the first in-season tournament game, and we got swept. And then the next year we got the 6th seed, and we got to pretty much, it was 5 games? I think 5 games? I think we won 2. Yeah, I don't think we won. I don't think we went to 6. So yeah, if we're able to, yeah, hopefully we can win some more games this season. We're even right now, 500, still 9th, or 7th, 6th, moving up in the conference rank right now. About where we kind of started the season at the 11th power ranking. Brunson for Flag. I mean, yeah, and we just got to shut people up, I think, with the Cooper Flag trades. He's not leaving. He's our corner. He's a centerpiece of the franchise, I'd say, at this point. Sarr and him, I think, are the 1-2 punch that this team needs to stick with. So we're third in the East right now, which is great. And after this week, I'm curious to see. Wow, so the West must be really stacked. We're top 3 in the East, and we're still ninth in the power ranking, which, yeah, doesn't really make a whole ton of sense unless the West is just absolutely, like, godly. So let's see. Overall, where are we? We're 5th overall. So how the hell are we ninth in the? Only 3 games back from the 1. So I mean, we're playing great this season. And why are the Celtics so good this year? Because they were in the play-in the last couple seasons. So they got posts from the Warriors. Okay, Pritchard leveled up, and they got Champagny, the one we gave up. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And kind of curious, stat-wise, points per game. Wow, we have one of the worst offenses? That's insane to me. And defensively, we got one of the best defenses. How does that work at all? Bro, we got, like, all we have is offense, it seems. That's so bizarre to me. Okay, moving on. Okay, 32 and 20. Cam's at 100%. That's what we would like to see late in the season like this. I mean, we still got a lot of season left. We're just in the All-Star break now. So do we make those extra trades before the deadline to really kind of boost our roster? I mean, if you're GM here, right? I just skipped it. Fuck me. Okay. Damn it. I was gonna say, like, if you're GM right here and, like, the Wizards haven't won in a long time, you're gonna think, like, you're gonna pull all the stops to get your team a championship. It's pretty much a whole generation that's never seen real playoff success for this squad. So I think as a GM, you're going to pull all the stops to make that kind of blockbuster trade to really push your team to that next caliber contending level. But yeah, so power ranking 6, conference rank 3, 42 and 30. How much games? 73. So we got about 9 games to go. So could get a 50-win season. Do I think it'll happen? No, not really. But if we get maybe 47 wins, that'd be, cherry on top, I think. From where we came from, yeah, I think this is, 47. There you go, called it. 47 and 34. Oh, and we got one more game to go. So if we get 48, no, I was right, 47 wins. Shai wins MVP. Brandon McCoy, Rookie of the Year. 6-man, Cam Boozer. Wemby wins DPOY. Caleb Wilson, he was the guy we would have drafted if we hadn't traded for acquaintance. So he wins Most Improved. Dylan Harper, Clutch Player of the Year. The Nault, Coach of the Year. So it looks like Thunder are the team to beat. Good thing they're in the West. Looks like Jokic ended up going to the Kings. Wow. Crazy. So Wizards, Cooper Flag, second team All NBA. Yeah, no one else from our team. Defensive team, no one. A little shocking. Would have thought Flag would have made it, maybe. Our rookie team, don't think we really have anyone. Yeah. Okay, so we are able to nab the 3 seed, which means it's the first time in the video we actually have home court in the first round. So that's awesome for us. And so, yeah, we'll take this one game at a time. Raptors, I think it's a team we should be able to beat. Didn't check out who they might have on the team now. Yeah, it looks like we're going to take this game 1. Awesome. Okay, let's see how we match up. Whoops. Don't know what happened. Okay, let's see how we match up here. So we got Kasparas Chakukonis. Okay, we win that battle. Chris Dunn starting for them. And they still got BI and Scotty B. And then they added Claxton. It's an interesting move. Yeah, I think on paper we should win this. I mean, on paper, a 3 seed should also beat the 6 seed. But if you guys have been watching March Madness, it's not always the case with the higher seed winning all the time. But yeah, so we're up 12 here. Should be all right. We're up 2 games. You gotta love to see that. Do we go to the second round for the first time in this video? We'll find out in at least 2 more games. So we had to punch our passports going to Toronto, game 3. Looks like they'll have the upper hand. You know, they're used to the cold more so than we are. Game 4, can we steal one on the road? If you want to win a championship, you got to steal one on the road. We pretty much had to lead this whole game, and we win in overtime. Awesome. So we are able to still win on the road. Back in DC, our nation's capital. Can we put this team away and finally advance to the next round of the playoffs? I mean, we're up 100 to 60, so we better do, and we do. Awesome. Okay, second round, we are matched up against Atlanta, and let's see how they stack up. So they still got Dyson Daniels. No Trae Young, might be injured. Reese Shea, wow, 91 out of the first overall pick last year, or this year in real life. Okwongu, yeah, so they got some young guys for sure. Good news is, so do we. Any injuries? Nope, can't say that we have those yet. So yeah, good news is, I haven't been hit by an injury bug yet. Most of our stars are hot right now. Acquaintance, 9 and 7. I like to see him jump up. Like, he really stayed the same. Look at that. Same amount of points per game. Yeah, it's crazy. He pretty much just went up 1 rebound. And damn, he shot pretty much the same, improved a little bit from free throw, but I think on paper we should win this game. They got a lot of young guys. We got a good mix, I think. Definitely more younger than older, but yeah, we definitely got some experienced guys on our team, I'd say. Okay, so game 1, really just squeaked that one out. Again, we're a lower seed here, so stealing one in the ATL, big dub. Game 2, can we win 2? I don't think Atlanta will want that. Yeah, looks like they'll win this one. Yeah, they'll win this one pretty easily. All right, game 3 in DC. All tied up here. You know, we accomplished what we wanted to. Stole one in enemy's lines, behind enemy lines, and yeah, it looks like they'll return the favor. So they'll win game 3, put us back on our heels a little bit. Game 4, need to tie it up here, especially if we're going to go to Atlanta the next day. Tied, very close game, 1-point game. Please don't blow it, guys. Yeah, we've lost. Okay, so that really puts the pressure on us. Damn it, I should have gone 9 deep again. I'm going to do that now. Might be a little too late. Because our 10th man was Makovich. So we're trying 9 deep here. See if we can maybe win or play against the winner of the Pacers Celtics. We're down 33 here. Yeah, I mean, barring an insane comeback. Yeah, so that's going to do it. That sucks. And let's see how far the Hawks were able to go. So Hawks make it to the finals. Wow. And they win. So, I mean, we took them to 5 games. You know, I think if we had won that series, maybe we would have been able to win it all. Because, I mean, on paper, I think we definitely should have won that one. I want to see who else was on that team we might have missed. So they had Knipple. Wait. Bro, how did I miss? Dude, wait, what? Dude, we tried to re-sign Koulibaly. So how is he? Okay, so that was a huge oversight on my end. Don't know. I didn't even clock. We didn't even have Koulibaly anymore. That's so weird. Okay. So, I mean, that makes sense because that's why I had to move Carrington from point guard to shooting guard. Yeah, but yeah, what? I don't know why 2K did that to me. That's very odd. But I mean, hey, could have been on me there. Don't know. GM definitely would have noticed when one of your players would have been off the team. But I mean, like, let's just look at teams here. Wizards. Okay, so looking season by season, right? So this is where we started, right? 1963. We more than doubled that. Won 40 games, 46, then 47. Finally made we made the playoffs each year, which is the good news. We went from 19 to 40, playoffs, and we made it to the second round. We got better each time. Went from 7 to 6 to 3. So we shot better. Everything pretty much got better for us. Our team is a lot better as well overall. Only 7 games or 10 games back from number one overall seed. And I mean, look at the roster we got here, right? Sarr moving power forward, and it seems like he's really reaping that change, reaping the benefits of that change. 92 overall, got Cooper Flag in 87. We traded up. We got the third overall pick, but traded up to take him because I believe he is that once in a generation type player. And I mean, we had to give up Sadiq Bey in the trade, but very well might be that they do win that lottery. And look at that. He only played 1 game against the Hawks. So, I mean, that should tell you all. Like, with the healthy Flag, this team took the eventual national or defending eventual champion to 5 games. So, with a healthy Flag, we very well could have won the championship. So, Bub Carrington shot up 87 overall. Poole still, at that 86 level, solid. Quaintance, adding those picks, even though we were still kind of making the playoffs each year, goes to show that there's a lot of young guys on this team. Granted, we made a few trades, but let's see. Overall, we kept Smart, we kept Middleton, we kept Kisper, kept Poole, Carrington, and Sarr. So I mean, that's 7, 8 players. Lost count, but it's pretty much the same Wizards team that we all know and some of us love that we know today. And yeah, I think this team's definitely capable if they get like some young pieces that I think they can in the future. I think honestly, modern leagues have kind of taught me that it really comes down to is the owner willing to make those types of deals? Is he willing to back the GM? And you see that with the Warriors. Like they're kind of that well-oiled machine that consistently makes the playoffs because the ownership believes in Steve Kerr, believed in Bob Myers before he left, and now that guy's Dunleavy. But yeah, just you need that ownership to back up your teams, and Washington teams really haven't had that lately, like in all sports. But you see what kind of the domino effect it had with the Commanders, at least in the NFL. And look at the jump they made. They made the playoffs, had the Rookie of the Year, and yeah, they're looking strong too. I think maybe the Wizards could have that similar type deal. Like, imagine they get a good owner, right? Not that the current owner is bad. I really don't know, but imagine they get Cooper Flag, who wins Rookie of the Year, and they become a dynasty. Just kind of like how the Commanders are kind of looking with Daniels. And yeah, I think I've talked enough in this video already, but that's going to do it for this one. I think Wizards definitely are capable of kind of propelling themselves to that next level if they make the right trades and draft well, because God knows they've got a lot of draft picks coming their way just based on how they finish this year out. But yeah, so excited to see what they kind of can do. And yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch at CZC YouTube, and check me out on YouTube at CZC. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.